About this dang case. Okay. I'm gonna squeeze my hand. I'm gonna pair in Maine and check. Okay. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Put my AirPods on. My AirPods are not dead. If they're not dead. Y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me. Cheers. I'm gonna take off these fingers. Well, no, I'm not. This is my nose from the other day. I'm gonna flip you off for a little bit. So we're gonna be trying this. Let me see if this is my iPad. What? Okay. I don't know what's wrong with my AirPods. What is wrong? Hopefully they connect. Hey Siri. Okay, I don't know. Well, if they're not, hopefully they are. They're connected to something, because we don't want them to be connected. But if they're not, that's fine. So I'm gonna be trying out a mail form, because the other day, if y'all were on my live stream, y'all saw that it was not it. So hopefully this is helping. You hear my kids in the background? Then yeah. This is dust on the table, but this right here is like dried up on here. It doesn't fit because they're all like different sizes, and the fingers are all different sizes. Nope, doesn't fit. It's basically expensive. I'm gonna have to put like a thumb fingernail on there. The bigger one. I haven't really uploaded another nails and talk video, but today's one of those days, and I have to be consistent. Bye. Bye, Paloma. Te portas bien. See you. My niece. She's leaving. She's going back home. So I want to cut this down, this nail down, but I think I'm going to cut it down to like, oh, it's too long. I'm going to cut it down more. And you'll be doing live streams when like people are over here getting their nails done, because that's when I get like a lot of like cheese man, like a lot of good tea that y'all need to hear, that y'all probably want to hear, but that's when people are here. So yeah. Trying to shape it as best as I can. To like a fake nail. I mean, not a fake nail, natural nail. My niece is going home because her dad has to work. Okay. So I'm gonna try to do these. These are straight. So these are, I guess, more for straighter nails. So this is how it's gonna be. I'm about to check y'all on the screen. Oh, put this on wrong. Starting off bad. What? Okay, go play in your room, do something. But please go there. Okay. It has this little thing, this little tab where you break it. And let's try to fit it on here as best as we can. As straight as we can. Hopefully. Hopefully as straight as we can. What? Nobody. It changes by itself. Messed it up, messed it up, messed it up. Okay, there we go. So this is the only thing I didn't like, is that these are kind of short. I like need to buy the long ones because I have these, and hold on, if I can take it out, damn it, I have this, and it's long. So those are for like shorter nails because I want mine to be like out here, and I'm not gonna be able to sculpt it out here. My God. Who is outside? Because right there it looks like it's gonna be crooked, but we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it because that's what we do. We just go with it. Hold on. I don't want to get copyrighted. I like watching that girl that was on AGTV. No, AGT. America's Got Talent. What? If you don't want to know. So, yeah. America's Got Talent. What? If you don't want to know. So, yeah. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit on my finger. How do I turn this thing down? Because y'all are going to hear this. Like background noise. I'm trying to see if it zooms in. Okay, it did. It did. It zoomed in a little bit on the finger. So hopefully it doesn't What? No, Dad, go over there, please. Quit. Does anybody else's kids do that? Like my kids? My kids do that all the time. They are. Okay, now let's start. I'm gonna do something spendy just to try it out. Because that's all we're doing is trying this out. I use the Viva napkins because they're like como si fueran telas. And that's what we is doing. So we're using that. So how was y'all's week? Mine, it's barely Tuesday. It started off a little rowdy here. I have been all over the place. My kids have, if y'all don't know, I'm pretty sure y'all do if y'all watch my what's it called? Here's how I take this off. So if y'all watch my vlog channel, I have 2 boys and a girl. I have one in well, 2 of them baseball, and one of them is in a organization baseball team, and the other one's in just like the little team thing because the other one's 5U and the other one's 8U. So I do have an 8-year-old, almost 9. I'm using fine grit for my sanding bed. If I can grab it with these damn nails that are the nightmares of my day. Here we go. So, yeah, so I do baseball, and well, I have been baseball practice all over the place. Like it's been like all over the place. So I always use reverse. I don't know if anybody else does, but I know I probably put this on like super early, but I do reversed. I do reverse, and this is right now, it's at 7,000 RPM, so it's just too fast. Usually do like 4,000. So yeah. Girl, you was a little stiff today. I want to make sure it's like in frame. Like, I gotta keep going back into my iPad to make sure you guys are in frame. Because y'all is not, it's gonna be a problem on here. You're not in frame. Because then I'm gonna have to zoom back out. Okay, there you are. It's a whole lot easier on a finger now. But yeah. So, because our fingers are usually like tilted back a little bit. So yeah, I've been like all over the place this week. We had tournaments on the weekend with my older son, my younger son. I'm gonna take my monomer off here because this thing is driving me nuts. Of having to push down. It saves me monomer, it does. But yeah, it's a no-go for me. So the monomer is from something Taurus monomer. It was gifted to me then, so yeah. And I'm not gonna put primer in there. I'm gonna put dehydrated only because this is not a real set for a client, so there's no point in me wasting my time on this. I'm like, if I don't waste, I'm fine without wasting stuff. Okay, so you hold your thing like this. That's what you do. Let me get some. This is the Dynamic Advanced Acrylic. I've never tried it, so we're doing it today. It's supposed to be like super clear. Let's watch it's this thing, this monomer. I don't like it because it's in the scent coffee. So as y'all can see in the napkin, it tends to yellow really ugly. So that's the only bad side about it, is that it like yellows so bad. So yeah, I don't know, just something about it is a no for me. Oh, I don't even know I was not recording, guys. Let me put my phone on the charger because it's about to die on me, and I'm recording through my iPhone. Okay, let me put this thing through the top. Okay, hopefully I'm back in frame. Hopefully that's where I'm from. Now we can move it a little bit. Things a little slow. Okay, anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna use my the Nail Supply Glamour. I'm gonna use my. Does I have trash in it? Do I have trash? No. I'm gonna use this. It has glitter in it, as if y'all can see. Maybe y'all can't. I don't know. But we're using that. This is gonna be my first bead. This thing goes all the way up to 7 to this tip, but I think we're just gonna end up going up to 4. That's what I think I'm gonna do, is 4. So yeah, so I've applied my dehydrator, and we're gonna get right into it. So I'm gonna do a reverse method. If it works, it works. It didn't work, so removing it. So this is how I'm trying my dehydrator. My nail form. What am I doing? I'm speaking shit today. Like, I don't even know what I'm speaking. I'm gonna have to adjust this because it's not even centered. So, yeah. Going with another bead. It's kind of cold here, so I'm gonna put this right here in the center. Hopefully it doesn't run. So, yeah. This is it's supposed to be an all temperature thing. I really don't like this monomer, but I have a gallon, and I'm those people that don't like to waste shit. So he is not wasting here. So yeah, here we go. We are not wasting in this household. I don't care if it's thinned out right here. It's fine to me as long as I just gotta catch it. You know, you can tell the sides are kind of thinned out, but it's okay. It's okay if it is. You know. I really need to do something about promoting my business. Um, oh shoot, it fell off. So I feel like I ain't doing nothing with this, my business. I need to promote. I need to do something. I've done like cards, but they have really not helped getting like people out here to come to me, you know. I don't know. I just don't know what's going on. So, yeah. We didn't even talk about what shape we were going with. I just like did something. Like we didn't even talk about it. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know. I need to do something about growing my business because I need to start like social media because I don't have social media, guys. I don't. I have YouTube. I don't even have TikTok. I don't have none of that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have a deactivated Facebook account for like well, if it still exists. That's my thing, because I heard a while back that they were deleting like accounts that were not used. But I have a I have a deactivated Facebook account, but that even if I open it, everybody that I have on there is from my hometown. So it's not even right here where I live in the city. Because if y'all know, I moved far away from my hometown. Like, I live literally like 5.5 hours from my hometown, like where I grew up. I grew up in Plainview, Texas. And we probably talked about this in my last Nelson Talk podcast or whatever. And I what's it called? I moved out here with my husband, you know, so I don't live there no more. I feel like this now is hella thick. Thick, 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 thick. So yeah, I don't live there anymore. I still live in Texas. I still live in the state of Texas, but just farther away. Um, I don't know, just something about having social media. I feel like it's super toxic, not just in relationships, but in your, like, I struggle with mental health super bad, super super bad. I do. I'm open about it because I don't like to hide it. I don't like to hide that I struggle with mental health. You know, because there's people out there that do too, and sometimes they need to hear that they struggle because is everybody struggles sometimes. Like, I'm not gonna say everybody struggles all the time, because that's not the real thing, but we all struggle somehow, some way or another. You know, this is the thing that drives me crazy because I gotta push it down and it gets all over my fingers. So I I struggle with it. I struggle really bad. Yes, I've gotten to the point where I've wanted to do what I've wanted to do. Can't name what, but you'll get the gist of it. And I'm never gonna feel the necessity of doing it because of social media, hate comments, if even if I open my social media or you'll comment on my YouTube, like that's irrelevant to me. What is to me not irrelevant is like real life things that happen or have happened in my life. Like, not, I'm not saying that I live a bad life because I don't, but like stuff that has happened in the past. And I don't know if I've opened up about it on here. And that if you want to know about that, like what has happened to me, I will open about it in another time, not right now. But this nail was kind of thicky, icky. Okay, whatever. I wanted to use this, but it's not gonna happen today. um, this smells horrific. So yeah, so that's why I don't have it opened. I don't want certain people contacting me. I don't want to see certain things on there that has brought me like memories of past things. So yeah, I just try to keep away from it, of certain things that I've like gone through. I'm gonna say those certain things that, I'm not gonna, people talking crap to me is whatever. Like, yeah, I don't know. Even if you are somebody that knows me in person, like, I won't take that shit. Sorry for my, like, explicit language, but I'm being 100%. So, I just rather keep it like that, you know. This monomer does heat up. Like, it does have like a heat spike because this is like hot. Um, but I want to pinch it right now that it's hardening. Pinch it with this. Probably won't do much since it's already like hardening a little bit. So yeah, I don't know. I just don't want to be on there. But I really have to do something. I'm gonna have to do something about it because I really want my nail business to grow. I do get appointments, don't get me wrong. I get girls that come and stuff, but they're it's minimal. And I want to have those book days Monday through Saturday all day. I want that. That's what I'm striving for, is to grow, is to have my business grow. I want every 2 hours a nail client, like back to back. And I know I want it. I want it because I've had that goal. Like on my calendar, I mark it every year that I want it. And yes, I know I have to step up my nail game too. Of like, let's see, it already hardened. Um, of like doing better and learning more and doing just so much better with my nail stuff. Because as of how it's looking, y'all can see with these nail forms, a lot of these girls like sculpted nails. I mean, I can do basic acrylic, basic tips, dip, but I still need to play around with like, what's it called? So this is a 100, I mean, this is an 80 grit. So I still have to do like sculpted nails with polygel, building gel, like stuff like that. So that's what I gotta do, like that's how I have to do it. But in the meantime, this is the one thing. Like, I don't know. I just really want to grow my nail business in like the next year or so. Like, I really do, because I really am striving for my biggest goal right now is getting a house. And I know if I grow my nail business, it's gonna help. It's gonna help a lot with me getting a house. You know, it's gonna help a ton because it's gonna help me have a 8 to 5 job Monday through Saturday, and it's gonna provide help my husband out, not so he can only be the one that's working, but so it can help out like money wise for both of us, because I don't like to see my husband slave around, to be honest. I am not using my mask. So I don't like to see my husband slave around. I don't. Y'all probably won't be able to hear me very well with my mask on, but I'll talk as loud as and clear as I can. So I'm at 10,000 RPMs. So yeah, I just really want to be able to help out, you know, and stuff like that. Like I've looked for jobs, don't get me wrong, because I've gotten discouraged. I've gotten discouraged, honestly, that you know, that my nail business isn't growing. So I'm like honestly, I haven't even looked for a job, because I'm like, what am I trying so hard for if it's not giving? But also, I have thought to myself, like, if I want it to give, I have to keep trying. Like, it's not gonna come, like, just at night, like, one day to another. Like, it's not. And so, like, I don't know, guys. Like, it's just been kind of, like, hard on me. Because I've invested so much. Like, y'all have seen, like, my little progress on my shorts that I have like created this whole like room just for my nail room. this is not a official house, like where we're gonna spend forever, because it's not. We are currently renting, and so we rent to somebody. This is not our house, so there's only like little things I can do too. And I've seen like those videos. I don't know, y'all have probably seen like those videos on YouTube and maybe on TikTok, because pretty sure they have some better videos on there. Because now, like TikTok's like such a popular thing. People, pretty sure they're more on there than YouTube. But my dream thing is that I want a shed business, like a little room where I want a house, yes, but I also want to have like my own space outside of my house, because here, this space where I'm recording at, it's connected into my house where I'm living at. So it's connected to my net, and um and it is just not it. Like it's just not it. Like I want to have like where people don't come in and out of my house and see my entire house. Because here people come into my house, they see what I have, where I sleep, where, well, not really where I sleep, but you know, like where my bedroom is, where my kids' bedroom is, like my house setting. And that's really dangerous when you start to grow your business and you start getting strangers and you don't even know who they are, you know. And especially me, that I have kids, I try to watch out for my kids, not just for me, you know, but for my kids, because my kids are top one priority, you know. So it's kind of like a little bit hard. I really like this because it gives you like a crisp shape. And this is the only thing I don't like, that the finger falls off, because this thing slides down. Look. Like these slide out. So that's the only thing I don't like, is that the finger pops off. So, yeah. I would just really, that's all I want. Right now, my number one goal right now is to grow my business and get a house. And say, hey, like, we did it. And for me to say, hey, I did it. Like, I did it. I'm starting off at my own house. I'm starting off here. Like, that's what I want to do. I want to my kids. They're like, Alexa. I didn't even know my kids were still in my room. My alarm went off. Y'all probably heard it. And my Alexa's going off. So, yeah. Like, I'm home based right now. So, I'm home based. I'm trying to do school at the same time. Like, trying to take care of my kids. I'm doing a lot, actually. A lot. Trying to take care of my kids. Home based. I am. Hi, people.
I didn't even know there's 3 people watching already. And so it's a lot on my plate. Mine and my husband's plate. Because my husband's trying to get a promotion on his job. And I am trying to do everything I'm trying to do. So, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm going to flip my hand over. Because I'm trying to lose a finger here. I lost one. I lost a goddamn finger. Trying to see if I can get it as straight as I can. This is the only bad thing with these dang hands. You can see my whole arm in this thing. This is the only bad thing with these hands, is that they are not very flexible, as if you can see. Okay, so yeah, I've gotten it as thin as I can. It's still thick. It's still thicky thick. Thickalicious. But it's fine. It's fine. It'll work. These little buffers drive me crazy. But I had a big buffer that I would use for my personal use and don't know where it's at. And especially with these nails, you can't really grab it. And honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell you. They are the 100-180 grit mini buffers from Busy Buy. B-Z-B-Y. B-Z-B-U-Y. That's what they are. So yeah, I don't know, that's number 1 goal. We're in the 3rd month. I've grown a little bit. I'm not going to say I haven't grown my nail business, but it's been minimal. Like, maybe like 0.5% that I've grown from like last year. But it's not big. It's not very big. I'm going to use some, like a little cotton pad, not a cotton pad, a little tissue thing. I don't know what the hell these things are called. But I'm going to wipe it down, check any imperfections, and go in there and buff. Then I'm going to go over it with my hand file. And then go over it and buff. Honestly, I prefer to hand file with a hand file because that's the way I always would do it. So I originally started doing it, is hand filing. So here it goes again, sliding off, pushing, buffing. I don't know, I need some ideas. I really do. I'm good at being creative with everything else. And how to start a business, I'm being creative with that. Because you can start a business of just about anywhere in your house. Anywhere. With anything. You just need your equipment, your patience, and your time. And that's what I lack of. Patience. And that's what I need to do, is get some goddamn patience. So I'm gonna do a spring type of thing. I am gonna look up a picture on Pinterest because your girl needs an inspiration. I'm gonna do it on this iPad. This nail right here, it's driving me nuts. It's driving me nuts. Pinterest. Yeah, it's driving me crazy. When I don't have a mask on and I breathe in the powder, my throat freaking, like, it hurts like bad. So yeah, let me see, spring, because we are almost in the spring. If not, we are already in the spring nails. You know, I had a dream about checkered nails, that I wanted to do checkered nails, but I don't know. Is that springy type? No, I don't think so. I don't think that's spring. Come on. So I'm thinking of doing it something like this, but with smaller ones. I did this one last year. I don't know, y'all probably can't see this one. I did that one last year in purple. I think it's like coming around again, but that's too simple for me. I need something where I'm gonna have to like draw and practice my drawing as well. Like maybe something like this. I think we're gonna go with this. Something tiny like that. I think we have all the colors. And if we don't, we will get them. Here's green, which it doesn't look like it has green. I think it has like teal. But this one's like hella dark. This one's like a teal color. But it's super dark and it looks jelly type. I swear, I had a green, but I don't know what happened to it. So I need a bright pink, which is this one. I need white, which is this one. I need white, I need yellow, which we're screwed because we don't have yellow. I have no polish in yellow, so we're doing that. But the only second part is we gotta wait till it dries. I have glittery green for like the leprechaun, but no. So I think we're gonna go with this green, this pink, this white, this yellow, and let's get to doing these nails. I've seen that people don't use these type of nails anymore, but we ain't those people here. We is not those people. My nails look like, they look like poop already. I've only had them for a couple of days. The wear and tear on my fingernails is real. It's real ugly though. Okay, so I'm gonna get, it's my tiny brush. Where is my little dappy dish for my monomer? Not my monomer. For my whoa, for my thing. So for my acetone, I have trash in here. I'm all over the place. So yeah. Okay. Let's put that stuff to the side. pour this in here, even though it's gonna like evaporate in like 0.5 seconds. Did y'all see the Chins and Giggles podcast? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. From last, I think it was last week. But we is this is my first time seeing a fake hand for nails. Really? You've never seen them? They have their practice hands. That's what they're called. It's practice hands. So yeah. Yeah. So Myra is pregnant. Oh yeah, she's pregnant. I don't know who you are, drunk, whatever your name is, drunk. But yeah, it's a practice hand. So let me go back into my inspo photo. Okay. Are you kidding me, Pinterest? Are you kidding me right now? I should have screenshot that. No, there we go. So I need my dotting tool. But I think we're gonna use the smaller dots because this nail is not that big. So the only thing that's gonna drive me crazy is that I have my big old lamp. I have a tiny one, but to be digging through all my stuff, Ford is not it. Okay, so I'm gonna put my dots down for my colors. These gels are from Dynamic, the store in Houston, Texas. So you can order online if you want to order from their store. These gels are from there. The only one that I'm not going to put down is the yellow. This one is in the color, pretty sure it's pure, it's called Pure White. 34. This one is 010. This green one, it's like a Christmassy green. So that's that one. And then this one is for Model 1s. It's in 0081. And this came in like their little kit of gel polishes. You can order that one on Amazon. My kids are watching something on YouTube, and I don't like them watching like YouTube shorts or whatever, or like that Whoa, what is her name? Whoa-Vicky? No, not Whoa-Vicky. She's like, I don't like today, that one. I don't like my kids watching that, because then my daughter, they'll start imitating. It's only, no. Okay, so I need to put all the yellow dots on here. I do need to put this down. Okay. You see the difference is that nail polish is so much more watery than gel polish. But it takes so much longer to dry. If only gel polish was like that, a little bit watery. But then it wouldn't be good either because it would release up. It'd really suck to have like this. So I did them all in Lodia, which I don't know if my things are gonna fit, but that's fine. We gotta let this dry. It's gonna take forever. Forever, I tell you, forever. Meantime, I can go back and check on my comments. if y'all have put any more. No. So, yeah. So where are y'all watching from? Where are y'all from? I am from Texas, the state of Texas. I will not say the city I'm from because y'all see me, y'all will know who I am. But yeah, that's where I'm from. It's the state of Texas, the United States of America. America. So dumb. Come on. Yeah, it's not right. So, yeah, that's where I'm from. Where are you guys from? What else? I don't know. What do y'all want me to talk about? There's something y'all want me to talk about. There has to be something. So, I don't know if I talked about this in my last video that I did a long time ago. I am a mom of 3, of 2 boys and a girl. I am 27 years old. I am married to a man. No name, because I'm not going to say his name on here. Because I don't know if he wants to, y'all know his name. But if he would want me to say his name, then that would be great. Y'all have seen him. He has a channel. Y'all have seen him on his channel. He does have one. He like puts shorts on there. So somebody is outside and it's driving me crazy. Okay, I went in with my dotting tool. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of white on the tip and drive it towards the middle. All my brushes are like curved. Ever since I saw this girl having her brushes curved, I started doing mine. So, yeah. There we go. My kids are so loud. I'm going in with pink next. I don't know why I did that dot so far. So far. The yellow one. But it looks terrible. Go in with my nail brush. This is a size 2 acrylic brush from like eBay. When I would shop on eBay because Amazon was way too good and expensive. Those broke days. And yeah, that's where it's from. We don't shop there anymore. Because we ain't broke like that. No, we weren't broke either, but I don't know. I just was always like iffy about paying for a subscription like Amazon. So, yeah. After I cure it, I'm gonna go again in with the yellow dot. I'm gonna go in with it again. So, yeah. What is the next color? Sure. Okay. We did white. Doing white again? Pink, white, pink, white. It's a pattern. Okay. Here we go. Oh shoot, why did I dip it in the green? I was ready to mess it up. And so, what other podcasts do you like? I like a little bit. I like watching Matt and Abby's podcast. I like watching Chins and Giggles. I think everybody nowadays is like starting a podcast. Like even me. Even me, I am. I don't know if y'all can like see clearly. But yeah, I like their podcasts. YouTube, I hate to say it, but after they've like added like shorts, I don't find a lot of things interesting anymore. I was excited when they added shorts because since I told you I don't have TikTok, so that's like the closest thing that you can have. My brother-in-law has it and he has TikTok. So when he's like lent us his phone, like we are on there and we'll go deep into it. Like we'll go deep into like TikTok. I didn't like the way that one turned out. My kids are so loud. Yeah, so we will like go in deep into like his TikTok. Like we'll like get lost in it, even though he just like lends us to see a video or whatever, and we'll get lost. That's the only bad thing about it. That's why I don't. Another thing why I don't have like Facebook is because when they used to do like those hour or like the gigabytes on the phones, where they would like give me like 20 gigabytes or whatever. I kid you not. I would waste that. I would waste that. Hi, new subscriber. Just got a notification that you subscribed. What's your name? Hold on. My iPad is hello. Oh, hell UVA nails. I probably like screwed that up really bad. This flower is like turning out so ugly in this last corner. It's driving me crazy. I'm gonna take it off completely again. So yeah, I would like waste a lot of time on freaking Facebook. And I'm pretty sure now it would be a whole lot worse because I would spend like hours and hours and hours. And when they had those gigabytes that they would give you, I would waste those in like less than a week because I would be on there so bad. And yeah, it was not good for me. I wouldn't get a lot done. I would not. I would not get a lot done. My kids are already crying, if y'all can hear. But yeah, I don't know, just something about having all that. It probably would like waste my time a lot more now. I've kind of gotten like this pattern down. It's white, pink, white, pink. So here goes the white. I have a napkin down here. Let me do the white. One.
What you doing?
Can you please go there? Go there, Amy, please.
I'm bored.
My kids, they're on spring break. And they always tell me that they're bored. I take them to a park and they're like, I'm bored. I take them to the arcade and they're bored. Like, come on, you're bored everywhere. Okay, I covered up the yellow dot. I need to like redo it. But I'll do it right now after I cure it. Yeah, I don't know. My kids, I take them outside. Mom, we're bored. Like, what do you want from me, guys? What else do you want from me? Like, I kid you not. These kids have Wi-Fi here at the house. I have 2 Xboxes. My older son, he has a Nintendo Switch. And my daughter has her iPod. She has an iPhone 11. They have a TV each in their room. Like, we have a PlayStation in this house. We have a TV in each room. Like, guys, where are y'all bored? They have a bike. They have a scooter. We have 4-wheeler. I'm telling you, these kids, like, they're spoiled, but they're still bored. They're stillborn. And from doing what are they born? Because they are literally, they have everything. Everything a kid can want. They have toys. Like, everything. But I don't always just have them here at the house. They do go out. We do go outside. So they're not just always in the house. This thing cover is gonna drive me crazy. I'm gonna move this out of the way. And cure these. So I'm curing them for 30 seconds. Well, with the freaking cure. And then I'm gonna go with the dot, do the green leaves, top coat it. That color, the pink color, the copper color had a bit of glitter that I had added to it. so it has a little bit of sparkle to it. But I've been into doing pink, not pink, golden pink. Like, it just looks so beautiful for this spring color, this springtime. It's beautiful. But it might be everybody's kids. It might not be. I don't know. That's my kids for you. And that's how they are. They are spoiled. And they just don't have, to them it's not enough. It's not enough. So I gotta bring up my light because I feel like it's too dark. Whoa! Brought my alcohol. Don't mind. Okay, moving on. Okay, so we're gonna have a leaf here. Having another leaf here. Okay, we're doing another leaf here. And these leaves don't have to be like the perfectest leaves. Like, they don't. No leaf is perfect. And okay, here's another one. Which I'm gonna have to put up here because it doesn't fit. Here, no, I don't know. Here. But I don't know, it's just my kids' age too. But they are kind of like bored of everything. So I've seen everybody get pregnant this month, but me. I have like people that I know, they're pregnant. I feel like this year is gonna be a year of babies, just babies in general. That's what I feel like. My hand just itched. Okay, I'm gonna do white dots right here. Whoa, that was freaking huge. Take it off. Erase it. Messed up my leaf. Okay. So I'm gonna go in with this. I don't even know what the hell this is. This thing came in here, and we're gonna go in with it. It came in like this, like dotty, like this brush kit. And so we're gonna go with it because it gives out small dots. Let's go with the pink now. Because it just sounds like pleasing to get a pink in there. So, yeah. I think that would be it. Let's cure again. But since I saw some of them wrinkle, I think I'm going to cure for 60 seconds. So, let's cure. How's the weather where you are at? Here in Texas, it's all over the place. I got a sunburn from Saturday being at the baseball game. But yet it's cold today and yesterday. It was like in the 40s. I think say the highest was going to be like 61. And this weekend it was like 80. Like, come on, weather. I know I'm bipolar, but the weather needs to stop. We need to clean up this atmosphere so we can get like normal days like back in the day. Like the winter time it should be cold, and in the summertime it should be hot. Like we don't need all this all over the place. We don't. I don't need that. I don't need that here. Okay, so I'm gonna go in back with the yellow. Let it dry. And I think I put the yellow back. Okay. Let it dry and then top coat it, and we will be officially finished. So here we go. Again with the yellow. What is my kids banging on? See, this is why I don't really do podcasts, because these kids be banging on everything. They get into everything when you're not watching them. Okay, yeah, no. I was gonna do the big dot, but yeah, it's too big. And there we go. Here we go with this yellow. See, now here we go. Like, isn't that beautiful? I'm gonna do some nail on me like that. Okay, that one wasn't too beautiful, but I could say. Dang, girl, you need a grease on your hand. Squeaking and stuff. Okay. Okay, now let's slip back here. It's kind of getting cloudy outside. It looks like it's gonna rain, thunder, and all that. I need to get a fan for like these nail polishes. Remember back in the day when they would do nails at the nail salons? They would have a fan. So you would put your hand in front of like a little fan, let them dry, and it would be dry in like maybe like 5 minutes. And then you would get top coat with either gel or regular polish, and then go home. And now every time I use like regular polish, I feel like it takes so long to dry. Like, I kid you not, I feel like it's a nightmare. I feel like it takes forever to dry. I guess because I'm so used to just like putting it in the lamp, carrying it, and let's go. So that might be just the thing, but who knows? Who knows? I'm gonna have to push my hand all the way down, so when I put the lamp, it just like sits there. And hopefully y'all can still see it. I'm gonna go back in with my back into my YouTube channel and continue watching my live stream, because I like to watch it on the iPad because of the angles. Like I can see on there if I need to adjust my camera or not. I don't, since I'm recording on an iPhone. So yeah, but we will be almost done. I can't believe I've been on here for 57 minutes. It's almost gonna be an hour. So excited. I have my thumbnail. I'm thinking of changing my thumbnail though, because I feel like it's not giving. It's giving fall vibes. But I love sunflowers. Sunflowers is my thing. I love it. I love it a lot. So that's my thing, is sunflowers. I'm thinking of also starting a Twitch of my live streams on Twitch for my nails. But I don't know, guys. I don't know if I should. Y'all let me know if I should down in the comments. So do y'all play sports any real? I played no sports. I did band, I did choir, but no sports. Did you hear that? It's scary. So I did no sports. I did band only, and that was it. That was it. That was everything I did. I did try out for cheer. Didn't make the team. So to who all went to school with me, and y'all didn't vote for me, and y'all were my so-called friends, screw y'all. Because that's where I need y'all to vote for me so I can make it to cheer. Because that was the closest thing I can do to gymnastics. I love, 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 love gymnastics. That's my number one thing that I love. If there was a gymnastics in my city, my little town where I grew up, I would have definitely been in it. My parents supported me in everything. My parents did a lot of things that if I wanted to do, they would support me in doing it. So that's the only thing. I was able to do cartwheels. Maybe not now, since I'm so heavy. Like I've gained a lot of weight. Ever since like high school, I've gained a lot of weight. I'm not fit anymore. I'm not in the greatest shape. So I am scared to do a cartwheel. I'm scared to do a front flip. I'm scared to do a handstand. Like any of that. Any tumbling, any of that. And then I wasn't fit then, but I wasn't big like I am now. So I was still maybe like 180 then. Now I'm over the 200 mark. So yeah, it's just, yeah. But I grew up in a little town. The little town had a population of 20,000. There wasn't a lot. Well, it has a population of 20,000. Maybe then it had a population bigger, because it was fairly big. The little town was fairly big when I was in school. But ever since they closed down our meat plant there and everything, it got smaller. So a lot of businesses closed down. There wasn't a lot even to start off with. Like there wasn't a lot. So just like making a big old meat plant closed down where like half of the city worked at. Everybody like worked there. Like it made it even smaller. Like there was schools that closed down, there was businesses, a lot of people moved out, so their houses, there's a lot of like now I go through the town and it's sad. For me it's sad because I grew up there all my life. My parents were farm workers, they were migrant workers. So I was born in McAllen, Texas, and we lived in McAllen, Texas for a long time. And then we would go from McAllen upstate and then back down to McAllen when it was time for certain seasons, you know, for my parents to work in the farm, cotton gins. And we ended up like one day just ended up moving back upstate where I would go every time we would go there. Like we ended up settling in that city where my parents would go work at. So we ended up staying there since I was like 7. And they started working at the meat plant. And then they also started working when they didn't have a lot of the job at the meat plant. They would work in the farm still. And like stuff like that. So that meat plant closed down. A lot of business closed down. A lot of people would come from different like little around cities around just to work there. But since it closed, well, you know, and it was like that. Everybody knew everybody in that town. Like you would go to the church and you would see everybody. You would go to school, you would see the people that you saw at the church. Like you grew up with people that you went to pre-K kindergarten with or whatever. Like me, I went to school with a lot of kids because I was there during school time and then would move back to the valley and then come back. So I was there, you know, even in pre-K, kinder, whatever. And now going back, like now that I'm almost 30, it breaks my heart to see what it was at one point. To remember, like, I don't know if y'all have seen those videos on YouTube, and I've probably talked about this before, but the videos on YouTube where they're like the shorts, they show a home in the early 2000s, and then they show it again in 2005, and then they show it again in 2013, and then again in 2019, and then again in the present day, and now it's like abandoned. Like that's how a lot of these houses are. That's how it plays in my mind. Like when I go through the town and I see like my parents' house, my mom's house more than anything. To see my mom's house in the state it is because my mom just like let it go. Nobody lives there. It's tagged on the inside. There's windows broken. The yard is like full to the top. Like sometimes when my brother doesn't go cut it, you know, and it's starting to look like a ghost town. Like my mom's house used to be nice. I'm not gonna say it was the best because it wasn't, but it was a livable home. Now it looks like really bad, like it's not livable anymore, not livable at all. So that's how I go through the town and be like, oh man, like friends of mine used to live in this house and there's like windows broken and it looks like in the inside like those explorer pages where they go and explore abandoned mansions and just like it looks like people just like got up and left. That's how some of these houses look like people just got up and left. Like they closed their houses down, they locked the doors, left with whatever clothes they were going with, moved to a whole new city hoping that they would come back, just never did. They just never came back. And some of these houses have like their pictures of their family pictures, There's couches in there, the way people had their house set up. There's like broken TVs now from like all the people that go in there. Like, and they trash these houses. So it's like, it really sucks to see a house like that. It really sucks to see something that was once.
I'm tired.
Take a nap.
I
Go
just
to
want
bed.
to do something.
Okay, well, mommy, I can't do nothing with you right now, okay?
How you can do something?
Okay, well, we can't do nothing. Today we're not going nowhere. Yesterday we went to the arcade. Today we're not.
So we can do something in here.
Mommy, I already put y'all a movie. Watch something. Play with your dolls. Something, okay?
Barely always do that.
I can't do nothing, mommy. Can you please go over there? So yeah, I just there's those times where it just like really it sucks like to see these houses like that. That's another reason why it like makes it so hard for me to go back home, because I'm like, what am I going back home for? Like, even to see my dad's house, my dad lives in his own house. Like, to see that house the way it is, it just really breaks me. It really breaks me because I have pictures of when we first got the house. And like I said, we grew up in a poor house. So, like, it was a 2 little bedroom house that my parents rented out and ended up buying. And well, we were a family of, at the time, we were a family of 5. We are a family of 7. So I have 3 brothers, and then well, me and my sister, and then my dad and my mom. So it's originally a family of 7. But my older 2 siblings, they had already like grown up and stayed in McAllen, in the valley. And well, it was just me and my 2 brothers and my mom and my dad. Starting out in this city where I already like was comfortable there because well, we had been going for so many years. But like we had to all like share a room. I had to sleep with my parents because I was the only girl, and then my brothers slept in the same room, so it was kind of awkward. So yeah, my kids, they're so loud. Yeah, it was just a thing. Like to see my dad's house now, and to walk, because I walked into it in August of 2022, whatever, I can't even speak anymore. So I walked into my dad's house in August of last year. Saw the way my bedroom was still set up before I got married. Like it was just like, what? Just to see like where I had certain things put. Like before I got married, before I got with my husband, like I had my bed in a certain place, I had my clothes in a certain place, my room was all pink, because after my brothers like got married and moved out, my parents remodeled my room. They painted it pink, they put like pink and white flooring in it, they made it cute for a girl, and it was nice. They bought me a pink bed, a pink bed set, like with the nightstand, the mirror, everything. And so like to go back and see all that what one time was and no longer is. Like my mom is no longer with my dad, and it like brought me memories of when my parents were together. Like when I walked into my house, my parents' house, to see that my dad had the house exactly like my mom left it, because my mom's the one that walked out. And I'm not going to talk about why she walked out, you know, but everybody has their reasons. And I don't know. I honestly, because I really don't know the exact reason why she did it. You know, there's like his story and hers. Only they know what they went through, why they are no longer. But it brought back memories when I walked into the house and see, like, this was once where my mom would cook dinner. This was once where I would sleep, where I would get ready for school. And so, it was just like, I went in there and saw my mom's pictures on the TV. Like I saw all the stuff. No. I saw my mom's pictures, the way she had them set up, the way she had the house decorated, like everything she had, and the way she left everything. That's how I saw my dad's house, and it just like it brings me to tears, and it brings sadness to me to know that my parents are no longer together. No, they and my dad still lives in that house. My dad still lives like my mom left it, the way my mom left it. You know, my dad has turned into a hoarder. Yes, he has, but I think it's all because of how things were left. But it just, yeah, that breaks my heart. That breaks my heart going back to the city I grew up at. The city of seeing like things left where people left them. That once there was life there, and now there's no longer. There's no longer that life there. There's no longer that there. Like it just sad. Just sad because, you know, I feel like growing up all your life with somebody or someone, you know, always in your life, and then from one day to another, it just like be gone. Like, of course that's gonna break you. And then my parents have been separated now for almost 9 years because my son was a newborn when my mom left. Like, my son was a baby when my mom left the house. He was born. He was like a week old when my mom left. When my mom decided to, like, she ended up using the excuse of coming over here, and then she ended up like leaving, like never going back. And it just like, that brings you to like tears, and it's like, why? I mean, she's explained it to me why she did what she did and why she did it in that moment, you know. But still, my parents would always talk about separating, and never did I think it would have become a reality. Like, never did I think it would really become a reality of them separating. You know, because I had heard it for so many years that they were gonna separate, that they were gonna leave each other, that this and that, and never did I think that day would ever like come. I'm gonna put a matte top coat on here because I really don't want it shiny. And well, that day had finally like came when I like left and had my kid. And you know, sometimes I do blame myself for them like separating, but then I think about it, I'm like, it really wasn't my fault that they separated, because everybody has their problems, everybody has their issues. Like every marriage, even though they were not legally married, but they were still a marriage, because when you bring kids into it and you're together for so long, to me, it's a marriage. You know, into the state of Texas, you are married because you already have kids with this person. You have already, like, there's the only difference is there's no paper in between. Jesus. There's no paper in between saying that you are legally married, but that's the only thing that you need is a paper and a court document saying, hey, you guys are like married. I touched it. So, yeah. That's why I'm just like, So that's where I'm from. I'm from that little town of upstate Texas, where I probably have said it in my other videos, but I don't want to see it in this one, because then that's how you usually find out information from a person, which nowadays it's hella dangerous to know something about somebody, and scary, you know, like Tabitha on YouTube, where people keep leaking her address, which I don't know how they find her address. I guess people that know that she's like YouTube famous and that they find her in the elevator or in the same apartment complex. Like, yeah, that's why if you see me, you'll see me around the street. And I try to not post where I live. I try to not post anything because of my kids' security. Like my kids' security. Not so much mine, but my kids. So, yeah. I'm carrying it for 90 seconds. And I'm going to carry it twice for 90 seconds because I feel like it needs it. Have y'all heard about the video going around of these nail lamps? These nail lamps are apparently, they are causing cancer. Yes, I'm going to debunk some of it. They do cause cancer, but like the sun does. So if you're out in the sun all the time, of course you're going to get skin cancer. It's the same thing with these nail lamps. If you are changing your nails very often, yes, it will eventually cause cancer. But it's like the percentage is high for it if you are doing it, but it's like people that smoke too. Like, not everybody gets it. And that's the sad reality. Like, people that smoke cigarettes, not everybody gets lung cancer. And with these nail lamps, maybe not everybody will get it. But don't quote me on that. Don't. My back hurts, guys. I need to go to chiropractic. I've been having this back pain for like the last, I kid you not, it's been 6 days now. I was going to say 4. But it's been like 6 days now. And it feels like, how do I explain it? It feels like this back pain feels like my back is about to pop. But it also feels like I am about to start my period back pain. Which it's a mix in between of those. And it just doesn't feel right. I don't know if it's my mattress. I don't know if it's, I'm pretty sure it's my weight, but it wouldn't be going on for like 6 days straight because it wasn't going on. I mean, it would hurt, but it wasn't like thing now. And I highly doubt I would gain like 10 pounds in the last like week. I highly doubt it. So look at that. We did that. We did it. Can you see it? Can you see it? Hopefully you can see it. So, yeah. But yeah, my back hurts. It hurts a lot. A lot. I really need to take it easy, but I don't. I don't take it easy for my back. I need it. I still need to take out the trash today. I still need to kind of like sweep and pick up my house, do laundry. I have a lot of things to do, but those I'm gonna do them like throughout the week, like the laundry, stuff like that. Does anybody else have this habit of just doing laundry? And I am the person that I will confess to you that I do laundry, and if something needs to be hanged up, I will leave it on my bed. And I have these couches in my room. They're like little like love seats or whatever. So I put it on my bed because they say if you put it on your bed, you're more than likely motivated to put your clothes away. Well, that is not the case for me. That is not the case for me. I will not. I'll put it on the couches right next to my bed. That's where it will end up, is on those couches. And then I'll move it again a couple of days later, back to my bed and see if I put it away then. After like I'm cleaning my room, picking up in there, I'm like, I gotta put this clothes away today. Then something pops up that I have to do. Other than that, like either go to the boys' baseball practice and then I come home like really late, or I'll go and then come home like having to cook dinner, whatever, etc. And I'll end up throwing it back to the couch. And it just like goes back and forth for like a month. I kid you not, I had a Halloween costume. Halloween, guys. Halloween's in October. November, December, January, March. 5 months that it has been back and forth from my couch to my bed, to my couch to my bed. I had my Halloween outfit, the one that I wore for Halloween on my, y'all saw my shorts, my shorts video. And I barely put it away yesterday. Yesterday. I barely put it away yesterday. And now I have two baskets full of laundry that I gotta fold and put away. And if something has to be hanged up, it will be there again, sitting. And I also have the bad habit of, if I bought little baskets for me, my kids, and my husband, because we had the tall basket. So the more clothes that fits in there, the more likely I am not gonna fold it. I'm not gonna fold it. And I will just leave it sitting there and pulling out clothes that I already have put away. And keep leaving it there. And I have more clothes that piles up, more clothes that I have to fold, more clothes that I have to wash. Like, it piles up. So I ended up buying smaller baskets, and I kid you not, I have two. I have two that I have to put away, which is a mix of mine, my kids' clothes, and my husband's clothes. My kids are really good at putting their own stuff away. So they'll wash it, dry it, and if sometimes I help them fold it, or I'll fold it for them, then just put it away, whatever. But they're pretty good at it. They're pretty good, and I try to break them out of that habit too, of just like leaving it there, because it's a really hard habit to break. It is. It's super hard. And I really don't want my kids to go through that. So I just really want them to not have that. And I really don't want to be having that either. But if I can't do nothing about it, then, you know, I'm just going to have to live with that. My husband, thank God, he doesn't say anything about it, but it's hard, guys. It's hard breaking that habit. And I'm just taking it little by little, I'm breaking it, because when you have a house full of people, of kids, you have a lot of things going on. I'm a stay-at-home mom. But even then, I volunteer at the school. Even then, I'm doing class. I'm doing my nail stuff. I have the kids' sports. I have to attend my husband. I have to cook dinner. I have to clean my house. I have 2 dogs, a cat, a turtle, 2 fishes. Like, all that stuff adds up. And by the end of the day, I felt like I did so much, but so little at the same time. So it's just like, where did my time go if my house still looks the same? But I did so much, but still I did nothing. Like, that's how I feel. And I'm just like, where? But, yeah. So this is how my nail turned out. I cleaned it. I did everything. And I guess, guys, I will see you on the next one. Yeah, it took forever to do it, but it's because I keep talking and I keep getting so distracted. So if it would be like something else different, I'd probably be like a little bit less shorter. But yeah, this is basically about how long my podcasts they'll take. They'll be as like long as this because of me talking, and I will never shut up. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up now. Let y'all go. I'm gonna get off this live stream. I'm gonna go start cooking supper, dinner, whatever, for my family, my kids, me, whatever. And I will see you on the next one. Y'all have a good rest of your week. And hopefully, I'm gonna put a reminder down to do it every Tuesday, because today is Tuesday. So I will record a podcast every Tuesday. But if not, I will try to get on live the next time I have a nail client come. And so y'all can hear the tea. But for now, it's going to be like, my schedule's going to be set for Tuesdays. So y'all wait on that. Okay? Y'all have a great week. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.